Hello, my name is Dan Dodds. I'm the principal attorney at the Dodds Law Firm, and welcome back to the second part of my three-part series on how to prevent your children from becoming collateral damage during your divorce. So let's talk about rule number 2 today. Keep your children out of the divorce. What do I mean by that? They live here. How can they live outside the divorce? Well, here's how. In general, do not discuss emotional issues about the relationship between you and your spouse or the divorce with your children. Why? Because children love both their parents. They get angry with us from time to time, but they still love mommy, they still love daddy. And when we start trying to play one against the other, we confuse them. They don't have enough understanding or enough maturity to be able to sift through their feelings at this point. They're just simply not mature enough to understand how to deal with the issues of a divorce and the things that they see and the emotions they feel. So be positive with your children, reassure them they're going to be fine, that mommy and daddy both love them, you'll be there to be with them the rest of your life. But don't discuss emotional issues. Oh, this hurts daddy so bad. Well, if mommy hadn't have done this, I wouldn't be getting a divorce. That is hurtful to children to hear because they can't cope with it. So let's keep the conversation positive and mature. Second point under Rule 2, keeping children out of the divorce, don't inquire information about the other parent from the children. First of all, they love daddy, they love mommy, and they don't want to be used. And that's a heck of a place to put a child. I've got to betray what mommy told me so that I could tell daddy. She will never trust me again if she finds out. So do not use the children in a way that would betray their trust in both of their parents. If you have a question, go ask the husband yourself. If you have a question, go ask your wife yourself. But don't say, Susie, when you see Dad tomorrow, ask him this. Find out where he's been. Bad, bad, bad. Do not do that. One thing I see a lot of, and it really is hurtful and not productive for the people that are trying to do it this way. Do not use the children as pawns in the divorce so that that party can extract more favorable settlements with the other partner. What do I mean? If you will let me keep all the, let's say the power tools, no, that's terrible. You let me keep the boat so I can take the children skiing, or I will never take them skiing again. Or I will not let you keep the boat, I will force the boat to be sold. You're using the children as pawns to get something more favorable that you wouldn't have got had you not used the children as pawns. Okay, if you're willing to damage your children, that's a really good way to do it. If you want to make the divorce more ugly, that's a really good way to do it, because when a parent finds out that you've used their children as a pawn, they will become so much more entrenched, so much more difficult, and so much more likely to refuse to compromise. So do not use the children as pawns. First of all, it's not fair to the kids. And second of all, there's a very high price for having tried to do so. Rule 3, reassure your children. Both parents still love them and they will always be there to take care of them. This is a tough time for young children. They don't understand what's going on. They have a sense of emerging loss. I'm going to not see mommy. Oh, well, daddy won't be able to take me fishing anymore. Oh, well, I won't see daddy because he's not living here anymore. These are very difficult emotional times for your children. The best thing you can do for children, make sure that they hear it. Make sure they hear it frequently. Honey, I love you dearly. Your father loves you dearly. And we would never do anything that would hurt you. We will take care of you, even though mommy and daddy may not be living in the same home. We still love you. That's so powerful and so needed when you're in a difficult thing like a divorce. Rule number 4, bite your tongue. What do I mean by the statement, bite your tongue? Do not badmouth the other parent in front of your children. Oh, your father's just the most selfish, self-centered person I ever saw. Don't you ever be like your dad. Or your mama, she just did the most terrible thing, that the Lord ever let walk the face of this earth. Well, first of all, it's not true. But second of all, you're diminishing the children's peace and their belief that mommy and daddy love them. So don't badmouth the other parent. Don't let people around you badmouth your spouse in front of the children. Even if you think it's justified and it's a true statement, don't let it happen when your kids are present. So those rules, keep your children out of the divorce, reassure the children that both parents still love them and will take care of them, and do not badmouth your parent. So come join me on video 3. We'll finish this up. And I think you'll be, as watching all 3 videos, you'll be in a really great position to know how to deal with a difficult situation that's arisen in your life without your children becoming the collateral damage of the reality of the divorce. Have a good afternoon.